Uncle.
Huh?
I think there's a body. See? You look carefully.
Yeah. Hello, police. I'm Cole. I saw something floating in the canal. It looks like a body near McNair Road.
1 Romeo 1 to Alpha, over.
Alpha to 1 Romeo 1. Send over.
Roger, we have located the body. It's floating in a canal nearby a bridge at McNair. Require CDF assistance to retrieve the body.
Roger.
Hi, sir. We received a phone call at about 7:29 AM.
Okay.
From a passerby.
Yeah.
He informed us that he saw a black plastic bag floating in the canal
Okay.
with legs sticking off the bag.
Yes.
SDF resource has already managed to retrieve the body.
Okay, good. Any witnesses so far?
None so far, sir.
What about weapons?
No, sir.
No. Okay, thanks, Sergeant. Dr. George,
Hi, Roy.
what do we have here?
Appears to be a female body. The body appears to be that of an Indian, somewhat youngish.
What can you tell us about the probable time of death?
Because of rigor mortis in the limbs and some faint hypostasis on the back, my impression is that the deceased was lying on her back for a few hours. It appears that the body is still quite fresh, although it's been in the water for possibly a few hours. I don't see any signs of immersion changes to the limbs, especially the feet. I can't be definite, but it's likely that the possible time of death occurred about 6 to 8 hours, but less than a day. Because of this time, there's no evidence of early putrefactive changes.
What about cause of death without the head and hands?
I can't opine of the cause of death at this stage. Without a detailed postmortem examination, it would be pointless to speculate on the cause of death and also possibly the kind of weapon used.
Can I get you to get us a blood sample?
Here you are.
All right, thank you. This is obviously not the primary scene. The deceased is of Indian descent and she was found with clear cling wraps and covered with black trash bags. We have a body with no head and no hands. Definitely the person who did this doesn't want us to find out the identity of the deceased. It only goes to show that the person who did this is related or known to the deceased. The pathologist thinks that the time of death is about a day. Therefore, the body must have been dumped here in the middle of the night, since no one reported any suspicious activity. Let's limit our time of search from yesterday, 7 p.m. Guys, you know our chances of solving this case is cut in half if we do not find anything within 48 hours. Time is of the essence. Ravi, Bangkok, you guys lead your teams to search the surrounding areas for missing body parts, any possible weapons, and any witnesses.
Ayo Ravi, Special Investigation Section. Do you live around this area?
Yes, I live in this block.
Do you notice any suspicious-looking person around here last night?
Nope.
Do you hear any loud sounds in the middle of the night?
Nope.
Thank you, sir.
Sam, you lead the team to retrieve the CCTV footage from around this area.
Hi, I'm Ayo Samantha from Special Investigation Section. We're investigating a case that occurred in the vicinity. Could I take a look at your CCTV footage?
Yes, please follow me.
Could I take a look at Cam 1?
Okay, sure.
Could you pause right there? The time is 2:52 a.m. Okay, can I look at Cam 2, please?
Okay.
There they are again. 3:08 a.m. this time.
Okay.
And can I look at Cam 3 now?
Oh, sure.
Okay. 3:09 a.m. Could I have a copy of the footage? Thank you.
Sir,
Yeah.
we have done our preliminary checks around the area. So far, no weapons or body parts.
Just in case the murderer threw the missing parts in the garbage to dispose of, we need to look at yesterday's rubbish.
Okay.
Bangkok, get in touch with town council, get the contractors to round up all the rubbish within 3 kilometers radius and bring them to the incineration plant, all right? And we'll sieve through the rubbish.
Sir.
Yeah? Okay?
Right.
Yeah?
Sir,
Yeah.
I went to the school over there. Take a look at this. At 2:52 a.m., 2 men walked past the main gates of the school. They were wheeling a luggage bag. After that, at 3:08 a.m., they walked past the side gates of the school. But this time, they were carrying the luggage bag.
That looks heavy.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Big enough to put in a body.
This is the final clip at 3:09 a.m.
You just cannot see the faces clearly. Look at what they're wearing. They look like foreigners. I'm going to get ICA to churn out a list of all foreigners leaving the country past 8 hours. Let's see what we can get. Good work, Sam. You have the CCTVs for the neighborhood?
Yes, sir.
Let's get back to the office, view the CCTVs. Let's trace where they came from.
Yes, sir.
Let's go.
Sure, thanks. So, all the rubbish have been collected. We can head down to the incineration plant.
Okay. You guys continue. I'll go down with Boon Kok. Let's go. Okay, team, you know what we're looking for? The big black bag, the head, and the hands. I want every trash bag to be opened up and checked thoroughly.
Found anything at the incineration plant, sir?
No. Ravi, can you pull out the map at McNair Road? Suspects were first seen here at 2:52, 3:08, 3:09, and later at Block 4B, St. George's. Please pull out the video. Wait, pause. Ravi. Look at this. Send a team down, measure from the ground up to this point. From there, we can get an estimated height of the suspects. They were last seen here at St. George's. What time was that again?
3:17 a.m., sir.
3:17 a.m. They don't have the bag with them anymore.
They must have actually thrown the body into the canal.
But what happened to the bag?
We didn't find it in the canal.
So they were seen walking from here to here, and this must have happened after they dumped the body. So where did they come from?
They could have taken the overhead bridge.
If they did, that shows that they came from Balestier Road.
Looks highly likely.
Okay, Ravi, continue watching the CCTVs we've collected.
So,
Yeah.
ICA has just sent us a list of Indian men who exited the country in the last 12 hours.
Get your team, go through the list and eliminate those aged 60 and above. Once you've done that, further eliminate those who have traveled to Singapore together with a female companion
Okay, sir.
and see what we get from there.
Sure.
Guys, we need to go back to Balestier and find our lead to crack this case.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
We could see the two suspects on the hotel CCTV footage, but it was very unclear. I think they must have taken this opposite route. Okay, the CCTV footage must have captured a very clear view of the people passing by here. Let's check it out.
Sam, did you get all the CCTVs from this neighborhood?
Yes, sir.
Okay, come, let's go and check the Durant store. Excuse me, good evening, ma'am.
Yes?
I'm SIO Roy from the Special Investigation Section CID. Got a few questions for you. Just wondering whether you saw anything suspicious last night.
Suspicious? Yes, yes. I saw two Indian men across the road.
Are we taking a bus?
They were pushing this big black bag.
Do they look familiar?
Yes, yes, they are the ones. They're wearing the same clothes.
Did you see where they were walking from?
Yeah, they were coming from that side.
From this side?
Yeah, I was watching them because they acted very strangely. First, they were walking towards Balestier, and then suddenly they turned and then they walked opposite direction.
So our instincts were right. The suspects were in Balestier before they dumped the body in the canal. We need to continue tracing their route backwards. Go through all the CCTV footage that you retrieve. Hopefully we can spot our suspects.
Sir, I continue to review the CCTV footage from McNair Road. And I think I found someone who can identify the two suspects. He's the one I was talking about. He saw the two suspects last night.
That's a Wampo Mart plastic bag, right? Hey, there's a 24 hours one at McNair Road. He must have gone there to get groceries. I'm sure we can get a better visual of him from Wampo Mart. Chances are he lives there. Ravi, I want you and your team to go down to McNair and find this man.
Yes, sir. Stop. Come back.
The durian seller was right. The camera captured the two men walking towards McNair Road with the luggage bag. According to what she said, and working backwards, I checked all the CCTV footage from that area. The men were first spotted here. Then, they moved towards Balestier Road, made a U-turn, and then headed towards McNair Road.
If that's the case, they must have come from this stretch of Balestier Road. Sam, get your team, meet me at Balestier Road.
Yes, sir.
Sir, I might have a suspect from ICA's list. An Indian national named Harvinder Singh left Singapore early in the morning of December 12.
That's the same day the body was found.
Yes. And Harvinder came to Singapore with his wife, Jasvinder. But Jasvinder hasn't left the country yet.
Wow, this is definitely a red flag. Share the photographs and the details with the team and check if Jasvinder is an employment pass holder.
She works in a beauty parlor at Little India.
I'm SIO Roy Lim from the Special Investigation Section CID.
Yes.
I've got a couple of quick questions for you. Do you know anybody by the name of Jasvinder Kaur?
Jasvinder? Yeah, she used to work here. Then suddenly she stopped coming to work. Last week her husband called to say they were going back to India and she won't be coming to work again.
Does she have any belongings here?
Belongings? Yes, her water bottle.
Can you show me where the bottle is?
Here.
Oh, thank you, ma'am. Sam, bag it, send it for forensics and check whether the DNA matches with our deceased.
Has he been turning up for work?
No. Harinder has very few friends in Singapore.
So do you know any of them?
Actually, he has one very close friend, Gusharan, who was from Harinder's hometown, works at the Sikh temple at McNair.
Okay, got it. Sir, Boon Kok managed to get a picture of Gusharan from our database.
Okay, good. Share with the team.
Ayo Ravi, from Special Investigation Section.
Yes, what can I do to help you?
I want to confirm if this is you in the photograph.
Yes, that's me.
Do you know these two men?
I don't know them.
What were they doing when you walked past them?
These two fellows were behaving suspiciously and arguing when I saw them that night.
Did you see them throwing anything into the canal?
No. When I saw them, they were already arguing.
Do you remember how tall they were?
One was tall, maybe about 1.85 meter. The other one, shorter.
Could you identify them from these pictures, sir?
Yes, these are the two men.
Here he goes. Are you Gusharan Singh?
Yes.
I'm SIO Roy from Special Investigation Section CID. You have a friend by the name of Harvinder Singh.
Yes.
Yes, we have some questions about him. Can you follow us back to assist in investigation? We found the body with no head, no hands, at the canal at McNair. Thereafter, we went to the workplace of Jasvinder Kaur. We took her belongings, we tested the DNA, and it matched the body that was found in the canal. What happened?
Sir, I didn't do anything, sir. I didn't kill anybody, sir. Harvinder was the one who asked for my help.
Brother, you see, I'm shifting house.
Okay.
Just next to the canal.
Okay.
My wife, yeah, she's working till late. I've no one to help me. So, and I have a lot of baggage. Bro, I think you can just help me.
No problem.
Shift the bags over to the new house.
Yeah, no problem, no problem. I'll be there. That night, I went to his apartment in Balestier after work.
Hey, brother.
Are you ready?
Brother, I'm so sorry. I was held up at work with some last-minute paperwork.
I need to be up early tomorrow. It's already late. Hurry up. I'll wait for you downstairs.
Just give me a short one, bro.
Okay.
Yeah. Go straight,
Are we taking a bus?
No, brother. You can walk. Is this nearby? I'm shifting to McNair Road.
Hey, brother.
Yeah. What?
McNair Road is near the temple. It's the other side. The bag was very heavy.
What the? The wheel broke.
What are we going to do now?
My new house is just there. Just there, near the canal. Just over there. Please, just help me carry my bag, brother. Please. Just, it's only there. Huh?
Okay.
Please, just.
Okay, come.
1, 2, 1. Oh. Come. Just in front. Oh.
What's in the bag?
Stop! I didn't do that on purpose. I didn't do that on purpose.
What are you talking about?
I didn't do it on purpose, brother.
No, I watched the movie yesterday. I'll call you back.
Who are you talking to? Huh?
What are you talking about? I was just listening to
I'm
music.
gonna ask you this one more time. Who were you talking to?
No one.
Give the phone.
No!
Give me the phone!
Let it
Give
go!
me the phone!
Give me back
Hey!
the phone!
You think that I'm stupid? Huh? You think that I'm stupid? When I came back, she was still lying in the same position. She was dead. Please, brother. Please help me. Only you can help me, brother. I have nobody else to help me. Please. Please help me carry the bag to the canal. After that, I'll take over. Please help me. I'm sorry, I didn't do this. Thank you so much for helping me, brother. Thank you. I beg you, please don't tell anybody about this, please. I'm sorry.
I didn't know what to do, sir. So I walked back to the temple.
Brother, I beg you, please don't tell anybody about this, please.
How could you kill sister? He called me later at about 6:30 in the morning. He said he was going to Malaysia.
Gushran Singh was sentenced to 30 months imprisonment for causing evidence to disappear and failing to report the offence to the authorities. Harvinder Singh is still on the run. An Interpol red notice has been issued for Harvinder's arrest. He had fled Singapore even before the case was reported to the police. Whilst he is still at large, the police are working with our international counterparts to trace his whereabouts. Anyone with information on Harvinder Singh, please contact the police at 1-800-255-0000. All information will be kept strictly confidential. Despite the fact that crucial body parts for identification of the deceased were missing, officers from the Special Investigations Section of the Criminal Investigation Department worked round the clock and managed to identify the deceased within 7 days of her body being found. Their valiant efforts, perseverance, and extensive groundwork during the investigation of one of Singapore's most heinous crimes is a sign of the police's commitment to crime solving and bringing the guilty to justice.
When the body was brought out from the canal, there was no head, there were no hands. So we couldn't establish the identity of the deceased. That was an uphill task. We collected from the neighborhood 200 over CCTVs, and it was painstaking to sit down and watch in real time. You fast forward, you miss details. From the footage, we saw the two suspects. We came back down to the scene, and from the background, the awnings of the construction site, we managed to get a rough estimation of their height. And this was very useful because this information was used when we were viewing all other CCTVs, and it confirms that one suspect was taller than the other. ICA provided us with also a very good lead because that was how we actually singled out Harvinder. My branch, Special Investigation Section, some officers from CID, we had great support from Central Police Division and other departments which assisted us throughout the case.
Coming up after the break, what you ought to look out for during the Great Singapore Sale.
The Great Singapore Sale is just around the corner. As you go shopping, both online and in the malls, here are some things you should take note of. When you're in public places, avoid exposing cash, valuables, and jewelry, as this might draw unnecessary attention. Don't be distracted by strangers bumping into you. Check your valuables immediately should this happen. If your valuables have indeed been taken, inform the store security immediately. Follow this up with a police report. Always make sure that your bag is properly secured. Cross-link and clasp it firmly while walking or shopping. Never leave your valuables unattended on trolleys or strollers while shopping. Valuables left unattended pose as easy targets to would-be culprits. While having meals at a cafe or food court, arrange for a friend or colleague to look after your valuables while you order your food. When doing online purchase, be sure whom you're doing business with. Businesses operating in cyberspace may be located in another part of the world, and should problems occur, you may not get back your money. Review the track records of sellers on established sites. Such records can give a fairly good indication of potential problems that can occur when dealing with the seller. Understand the offer and pose questions if necessary. Do not be easily lured by the discounts. Do not give more personal information than necessary, and make sure all fees are agreed upon before completing your transaction. Do not send your photographs or images of NRIC to unknown persons. Remember these simple precautions and shopping will be safe and fun.
We've come to the end of this episode of Crimewatch. If you have any feedback, do drop us an email. I'm DSP Julius Lim, signing off.